In the quiet town of Bethsaida, where dust danced in the rays of the setting sun, Jesus gathered his disciples on the shores of the Sea of Galilee. The air was filled with anticipation as a sense of urgency pervaded the atmosphere. The day was approaching when Jesus would face a battle on a different front, one that transcended the physical realm, the battle between good and evil. As the disciples gathered around the humble fire, their eyes filled with curiosity, Jesus began to speak. His voice, calm yet powerful, carried the weight of ancient wisdom. The disciples sensed that they were about to witness a momentous event, a prayer that would resonate through the ages. The setting sun. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow upon the waters. The disciples sat in a circle, their faces illuminated by the flickering flames of the fire. Jesus, with his eyes reflecting the depth of eternity, began to speak. "Beloved disciples," Jesus began, "the time has come for me to enter a battle that extends beyond the physical struggles we have faced together. It is a battle between the forces of light and darkness, good and evil. As I prepare to face the challenges ahead, I want to share with you a prayer that shall echo through time, transcending the boundaries of mortal understanding." The Garden of Gethsemane. The disciples leaned in, captivated by the gravity of Jesus' words. Jesus led them to a quiet grove known as the Garden of Gethsemane, where olive trees stood as silent witnesses to the unfolding drama. The air was thick with tension, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. As Jesus knelt in the soft earth, his disciples encircled him, their eyes reflecting concern and loyalty. Jesus raised his hands, palms open to the heavens, and began to pray. The prayer of the battle. "Father," Jesus' voice resonated, "I stand at the crossroads of destiny, where the path of righteousness intersects with the shadow of darkness. In this hour of reckoning, grant me the strength to face the battles that lie ahead. Let your divine light guide my steps as I tread the path of sacrifice." The disciples bowed their heads, feeling the weight of the moment. The moon cast a soft glow, creating a sacred aura around the praying figure of Jesus. The temptation. As Jesus continued to pray, memories of his time in the wilderness echoed in his mind. The temptations faced under the watchful eyes of the adversary were not forgotten. Jesus acknowledged the allure of power, fame, and worldly riches, the seductive whispers that sought to divert him from his sacred purpose. "Lead me not into the temptation of earthly desires, but deliver me from the allure of transient pleasures. For the battle I face is not only against the flesh, but against the principalities of darkness that seek to sway the hearts of humanity." The Sermon on the Mount revisited. As Jesus uttered these words, the atmosphere in the garden shifted. The disciples felt a subtle yet powerful energy, as if the very earth beneath them trembled with the cosmic significance of the moment. Jesus then spoke of the Sermon on the Mount, revisiting the teachings that had shaped the foundation of his ministry. "Blessed are the peacemakers. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall inherit the kingdom of heaven," Jesus affirmed. "In the midst of the battle, let me be a beacon of peace. May the serenity of divine love flow through me, extinguishing the flames of hatred and discord." The disciples absorbed the essence of these words, realizing that the battleground Jesus spoke of was not only external, but also within the hearts of individuals. Turn the other cheek. As the battle rages, let me turn the other cheek, for the true strength lies not in retaliation but in forgiveness. In the face of adversity, may I embody the spirit of compassion, offering love to those who know not what they do. The disciples exchanged glances, understanding the profound challenge that forgiveness posed in the midst of conflict. The Good Samaritan's compassion. "Teach me the compassion of the Good Samaritan," Jesus continued. "In the heat of battle, let me be a healer to the wounded, a friend to the stranger, and a beacon of hope to those lost in the shadows." The disciples felt a surge of inspiration, recognizing the call to be instruments of compassion in a world marred by strife. The cosmic struggle. As Jesus delved deeper into his prayer, he spoke of the cosmic struggle that transcended the earthly plane. He acknowledged the spiritual warfare waged in unseen realms, where angels and demons contended for the souls of humanity. Armor of light. Clothe me in the armor of light, that I may stand firm against the wiles of darkness. In the celestial realms, let the radiance of truth be a shield, and the sword of righteousness be a beacon dispelling the shadows that seek to engulf the hearts of humanity. The disciples felt a shiver down their spines, realizing the metaphysical dimensions of the battle at hand. The cup of sacrifice. Jesus turned his gaze to the heavens, and the disciples followed suit. "Father," he prayed, "if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." The moon bore witness to the agony etched on Jesus' face as he grappled with the impending sacrifice. The disciples felt a profound sorrow, knowing that the journey ahead would be one of immense suffering. The triumph of love. In the final moments of his prayer, Jesus spoke of the ultimate triumph of love over darkness. He spoke of the resurrection, the dawn that would follow the darkest night, and the victory that awaited those who embraced the path of love. The empty tomb. Even as I face the shadows of the cross, let the tomb be empty, and the light of resurrection shine forth. May the victory of love echo through the corridors of eternity, dispelling the darkness and ushering in a new dawn for humanity. The disciples, their hearts heavy with the weight of the impending events, felt a glimmer of hope and the promise of triumph. The Amen. As Jesus concluded his prayer, the disciples remained in silent contemplation. The night air seemed charged with a sacred energy, and a distant echo of celestial harmonies resonated through the heavens. Amen, Jesus whispered, a word that encompassed the entirety of creation. A cosmic affirmation that reverberated through time and space. The disciples rose, their faces reflecting a mixture of awe, solemnity, and determination. The prayer of the battle between good and evil had been uttered, and the stage was set for the unfolding drama that would shape the destiny of humanity. As they left the Garden of Gethsemane, the disciples carried with them the echoes of Jesus' prayer, a prayer that would inspire generations to face their own battles between light and darkness, good and evil, with the unwavering faith in the triumph of love. The night embraced them as they walked back to Bethsaida, where the journey of sacrifice and redemption would soon unfold.